Dan Lanning and the Oregon Ducks have officially taken over all of college football, dominating the recruiting trails of 2025. We go down the list and they are just getting everybody, and it honestly is starting to become a little bit unfair how good the Ducks are getting and how good they're going to continue to get down the line, because Dan Lanning is a genius, he's a master recruiter, and he's also one of the best coaches in college football. As we see here, according to Hayes Fawcett, in the last 48 hours, they have landed 2 5-star recruits and also a couple of high-end 4-star recruits as well. Dorian Brew, Deshawn Brame, Jordan Davison, and Josiah Sharma as well. Guys, in this video, I wanted to break down exactly who these commits are and why getting them is mind-blowing, right? I mean, we can start this video off by talking about Dorian Brew. What's crazy about Dorian Brew is they stole this guy, right? He was projected to go to Ohio State, which is CBU, right? They breed cornerbacks into the NFL. And Dan Lanning said, okay, hold on for a second. Let me put my sense into this. And now all of a sudden, Dorian Brew, when they had less than a 1% chance to get him, get him. They landed him. So listen, in this video, not only are we going to break down these players, we're going to look at some film and we're going to look at exactly what they're getting in some of these guys here. Before we jump to the video though, comment down below a letter grade for their recruiting class so far. I believe if we go back to their rankings, they're actually ranked number 2 in the Big Ten and number 5 overall in the class. They're doing such a good job, and we're going to break it all down in this video. So give me a letter grade, subscribe if you're new, guys. This is my new channel. My main one has about 95,000 subscribers. I wanted to make this one just for college football. So man, join the family, get excited, because we're going to be covering the Ducks and the rest of college football all year long, breaking down film and everything else you guys can think of. With that being said, let's dive into what the Oregon Ducks have done over the last 48 hours. All right, let's kind of dive right into it, and let's talk about that DB that they got, Dorian Brew. Now, this is one of my favorite recruits coming out of high school. Now, I do want you guys to understand this. This is the 2025 recruiting class, so there is a chance that he flips his commitment and maybe does go to Ohio State. They still have to keep him, but also he still has a full senior year of high school to go through, right? So again, take everything with a grain of salt. Yes, he is committed to Oregon. They got him initially, but can they hold on to him is the big question, right? So you're going to see him at the top of your screen, right? So let's circle him for you guys. He's going to be in straight man coverage with this receiver over here. Now, they're going to get a run play up here for the running back, but I want to show you the tenacity. Now, in this play specifically, they do end up getting a touchdown, but what I want to show you this play for is the aggression, right? The hard-hitting, the hard-nosed mentality of a 6-foot, 200-pound corner that is not afraid to come up and make big-time hits. You need this from DBs. There's a lot of DBs out there who are afraid to tackle. This is not one of those guys. Let's break down this play again, right? You're going to see him in man-to-man coverage. He notices quickly that this is a run play, and here he goes. Gets off the block, and here he comes. Boom! Lays the wood. The dude goes flying 3 yards into the end zone. What a massive hit. Yes, they do end up getting the touchdown, but this is a guy that's not scared to come up and make a big-time hits. Again, just one of the reasons I love him as a DB. But that's not the only thing he's really good at. Let's look at some of his coverage skills, and that's kind of why I think the Ducks came up with this commitment. Now, another one of my favorite things about him is his ability in man coverage, specifically press man coverage. In a lot of these highlights, you're going to see this man pressed up to the wide receiver really tight, right? Because he wants to jam him. Being that he's 6 feet tall, he wants to give him no separation. He wants to be in his grill for the first 5 yards and then play that sticky coverage. But the dude is so hard to get by, right? And which is one of the major reasons he is a 5-star recruit. It's so tough to get by. His footwork is insane. But look at this. Jam, jam, jam. The dude can't even go. By the time the football is released, the wide receiver has barely gone 2 yards down the field and ends up being an interception because all these cornerbacks on this team are just insane at press man coverage. Now, here's one where he's in a little bit of off coverage, backpedals a little bit in his zone coverage. You can tell the entire time keeping his eyes on the quarterback, making sure he knows exactly what the quarterback is thinking, comes up, makes a big time play on the football, and these are things you love to see, right? Whenever you're in a zone coverage as a DB or pretty much as anybody, the one thing you need to do, especially not just high school, but college and the NFL, you need to keep your eyes on the quarterback, because the quarterback, most of the time, especially in high school, they will tell you where they want to go with the football by just using their eyes. Now, you do get to a point where in college, a little bit, but mainly in football or the NFL with Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen, the really good quarterbacks are special in terms of being able to look one way but throw the other way to throw off the DBs. Now, in high school, you don't really have to worry about that too much. He stays put, he keeps his eyes on the quarterback here, and he realizes, okay, this is where he is going with the football. Let me jump it. Boom. Now he's going full sprint ahead. Let me go make a play on the football. Boom. Breaks up a pass. Unbelievable DB. This is a guy I think will continue to be a 5-star, through his senior season, and be a stud for the Oregon Ducks if and only if they're able to keep him. Then you have another 5-star wide receiver. This one's probably one of my favorites, Dallas Wilson. He is 6'3", 195 pounds, pure speed, athleticism, massive hands, can go up and get any ball that is thrown into his catch radius. And the catch radius, by the way, is insane as well. Now, this is a guy who is lined up here at the bottom of your screen. It's a guy, a burner, right? Once he gets by you, if you have no over-the-top help, you're pretty much done for, right? And again, I'm getting a little bit off topic because this is the first time I'm covering the Oregon Ducks. I just made my channel, and I was going to focus on just the 4 players they have committed over the last 48 hours. But I turned on this guy's film, and I was like, okay, I need to talk about this dude. This dude's a different beast. He's a different breed. Boom, gets right by that DB, and from there, there's no over-the-top help. The quarterback's like, I'm just going to launch this football up there, gets it. We don't even get to see it because the cameraman's so slow, and Dallas Turner's that fast. Breaks a tackle and goes all the way for a touchdown, right? And that's not the only thing he does. He does it a ton, right? Here on this play, weird camera angle, hits a corner route, the DB, the safety's way out of coverage, but it ends up being a bad throw, makes an unbelievable catch over his defender, stays on his feet, and just gets into the end zone, right? Beautiful little corner route here. You angle this to the pylon, it will be a wide open touchdown. Quarterback's not the best thrower or not the best throw in the world, but he goes up and makes an unbelievable catch anyway, right? We can even move on to the next one here. Dude, this film is unbelievable. When you really break down this dude and see what he can do, he's one of those guys that once he has the football in his hands, he's a threat to score on every single play, okay? And that's not me being, crazy. He just took a slant to the house. So that reminds me of Odell Beckham Jr. Breaks a tackle, gets into the end zone. Boom, again. We'll watch one more play of him. Listen, if you guys want another breakdown of Dallas Wilson and some more guys, comment down below a part 2. I love doing this. I love sitting here and breaking down some of this film from these high school dudes. Let me know if you guys want more of these videos. Another streak down the field, goes up, gets it. The burners, right? The speed is something that is just insane. Dallas Wilson and Dorian Brew, those 2 guys alone are going to change everything for the Oregon Ducks in the recruiting trail of 2025. Alright, so this is going to be the last 2025 recruit that we break down in this video in terms of film. If you guys do want that part 2 for the Ducks, just comment down below part 2, right? This is my first time covering the Ducks. If you guys want more of these videos, let me know in the comments down below. But this one is going to be about Deshawn Brew. This is a 6'6", 235-pound tight end, an absolute monster on the field. When you turn on this dude's film, you get speechless at times, right? Watch this play here. You're going to see him. Let me actually mute this so you guys can't hear. But he's going to be lined up right here, okay? This is Deshawn Brew, tight end, massive frame, big body, and it is a guy who can really, really do things at an insane level. We're gonna get a rollout to the right situation. He's gonna run to the right pylon here. The quarterback's gonna throw deep, and look at this grab. Does get both feet in bounds as well. I wish they showed like a slow play or a slow-mo replay. They don't, but this is insane, right? Obviously, running this corner route here, getting to the pylon, and making an unreal grab at the sideline. I mean, you have no room for error here. Quarterback leads it way outside, and the dude toe taps both feet in bounds. Not only is he college ready, this dude's a junior, by the way. He is NFL ready. Okay, I'm not going to say he's NFL ready, but you guys know what I mean. This dude is just dynamic, right? Quick slant. Don't know what the linebacker does. Boom! Okay, bulldoze through that, man. I mean, see, this dude's just fun to watch. When I turn on this dude's film, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a junior in high school. I remember when I was a junior in high school, I was, not doing anything like this. Gets past first guy, boom. I mean, first of all, what is that linebacker doing in terms of, or it's actually a safety. Look at how he tries to tackle. He puts that hedge. Oh, my God. Okay, listen. Whoever the coach is on this football team, you got to look over this play and say, listen, DB, you cannot put your head down like that, bro. That is scary. Okay, I didn't even notice that the first time I watched that. That is bad. Still ends up kind of making the tackle, though. Shout out to that guy. But this is a tight end who I have so much confidence that his game is gonna translate to the Ducks, and he's gonna be a big-time threat, right? Little late release, get on a little crosser route, boom. And then he has the breakaway speed at 6'6". Dirty, right? Getting down the sideline for a massive touchdown. You get this guy the ball, he is a threat, again, to score on a bunch of different plays. We talked about the wide receiver, Dallas Wilson. Deshawn Brew is very similar. That 6'6" size, big frame, the ability to come out here and make big-time momentum plays, right? It kind of looks like a wide receiver at times, right? Unbelievable grab. Yeah, I'm excited about this dude. Oregon, unbelievable recruiting trail so far, and they're going to continue to, pile on these recruits. They're probably going to be one of the best recruiting teams in the NCAA this year. That's just how good they have been. Look at that route. Beautiful little route there. Nice little out. Break a tackle. Get some extra yardage. Yeah, this team looks really good. The 2025 class looks unreal. I mean, we'll look at it one more time here for you guys. You got not only Dorian Brew, you got Dallas Wilson, you got Nasir Wyatt, who we didn't even really break down. You got Deshawn Brew. If you guys want me to break down some of these other guys, let me know in the comments down below. But man, even Jordan Davison is a guy I think will be a 5-star recruit. This dude looks sick. Again, if you want more film breakdown, let me know in the comments down below. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in the next Ducks video. Peace.